Okay.
So what I'm doing is I am doing let me grab the bird, embossed sheet, where I am hammering down the aluminum around a pattern. So I started with a simple silhouette, and I marked it out onto a piece of plywood, which I then cut down the surface of the plywood a little bit all the way around the outline.
Using
a router.
We don't have that out, do we? Right?
Here. So a bit goes in here that spins very fast and cuts wood.
Okay.
So I used it and cut all the way around, and then I put a bigger cutter on it and cut all the rest of the surface.
Okay.
So I'm going to show you what it looks like as I do this.
Have you decided where you're going to put it on here? Like you have a measurement for
Right in
it?
the center, basically. I don't have a measurement. Okay. So I set my block of wood under
You'll have to
there.
measure the second one, though.
Yes, I will. It's flying that way. I want it about middle of the... So it's right about here.
Maybe a little bit more forward, actually.
You want it a little more forward?
Yes, please.
Okay. So now its bottom is about here.
Okay.
So then what I do is I just take the ball peen hammer and I figure out about where to start. And then I start putting dents in. And then eventually I come down to the wood, and you can tell the sound there as it hits the wood. And there you have the outline of a hummingbird.
What about the beak? Is that as sharp as the beak you're going to make it? Or what did you... I'm just asking because I remember you said...
I just wanted it to be narrow enough to look like a hummingbird beak.
Right, okay. So show the hammer because people just...
So this is called a ball peen hammer.
It's got to have round... Show me the ball part.
That's the ball.
Right.
That's what you use for peening. And
What's
what peening
What's peening?
Is, if you know what a rivet is, it's a rod where the end of it has been squashed flat.
Okay.
So when you peen something, what you do is you hammer on the end of it to cause that head to mushroom out from the top of the rod.
Okay. Now, what about the other area? Because you said you were doing it with a rag.
Right. So in the rest of the space, I have a small stack of rags.
Oh, so when you made the double template, is that yesterday? Or did you do that today?
Yesterday.
Okay.
Find out where my sawhorse is. So for the rest
So you're
of it,
finding a solid surface to...
yeah, so it
pound on.
doesn't bounce as much. So then for the rest of it, I take a slightly larger ball peen.
Did we own both of these already?
Yeah, we did. keep doing that
It goes pretty fast.
until it all looks like that.
Yeah.
And see, I cut it the wrong way.
Right. That's okay.
But we
Hey,
can use this for wall art.
we now have wall art. Everyone will just be amazed.
So now I have to spend about another hour on this one, hammering out all of the aluminum.
But that's how it gets started.